All right, in the coming weeks, you're going to be having some Read Naturally pages in your packets. And Read Naturally pages are really great for a couple things. One, fluency. That's the main reason is for reading fluently. And remember, in the fluency reading video that I did a while ago, I talked about doing a cold read, reading it one time and timing yourself, and then practicing reading it, and then doing a hot read. Read Naturally passages are great for that. They're also great for vocabulary because there's keywords that they use, and so you can both focus on those keywords ahead of time and then see how they're used in the text to increase your vocabulary. And they're good for using that comprehension strategy that we talked about, prediction. That's when you try to guess based on the title, the pictures, what's going to happen in the story. Remember, that keys your brain into opening up that file cabinet in your head and thinking about exactly what you know about that, and it kind of gives that cognitive framework for you to hang new information on. Okay, keeps your brain awake and alert using that prediction. And then some comprehension, because it has you answer some questions at the end as well as summarize the story. So there's a lot going on with Read Naturally, and it doesn't take that much time. Okay, so when you get a Read Naturally passage, you can do this on several different days. Okay, the first day, I want you to do the keywords. I want you to do your prediction. And I want you to do your cold read. Okay? So that means I want you to review these keywords and write your prediction. And then I want you to time yourself reading it the first time. Okay? Then on the second day, I want you to practice, practice, practice. I put 5 lines under there because I really want you to practice 5 times. You don't have to time yourself when you're doing your practices. You can read to a stuffed animal, to a chair, to a wall, to a window, to your little brother, to your big sister, okay? Sometimes I have kids have like 5 pennies or 5 marbles that they move from one place to another each time they practice, so you know you practice 5 times. So on the second day, I just want you to practice 5 times, okay? On the third day, can you see this? Sure. I want you to practice, 2 more times, okay? And after you practice 2 more times, then I want you to do your short answer questions right here, okay? On your 4th day, practice 2 more times, and then retell the story. Okay? So when you retell the story, you're not going to include all of the details, but you're going to have the main idea and the main details in there. Retell the story. Finally, on the 5th day, practice 2 more times, and then do your hot read. This is when you're going to time yourself again and see how much faster you got. You really do this. You really take responsibility for your own reading. Follow these guidelines, and you will amaze yourself when you see how much faster you read on your hot read than you did on your cold read. And you're going to learn the true value of all this practice. Practicing 5 times, 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, hot read. It is really going to make a big difference in your reading fluency. Okay? So with your Read Naturally passages, follow this pattern. It honestly will probably take you 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes each day, you can do that. 10 minutes each day to making yourself a better reader. Think about that. That's pretty powerful. Take responsibility. Become a better reader. Follow the plan.